Hello and welcome to Yoga Pilates Fusion. We're going to start with our feet together, our hands are by our side, and this is our mountain pose. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, bring those shoulders up, exhale out, just doing a couple shoulder rolls. Bringing our hands down towards our knees, take a nice inhale, exhale on top. Nice deep breath in, inhale, exhale on top. Interlace those fingers, elongate through the crown of the head. Take a breath in, slowly going to the right. Breath comes in, and slowly go to the left. Coming back to neutral spine, we're going to bring those arms back, push the hips forward, looking back behind us. Slight hyperextension of that spine. Inhale, back to center. As we hinge forward, I want you to think about scooping those abs up towards the spine, bringing those arms up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and bend a little bit further. Relax the arms and just let them swing. Placing them on top of the knees and just start to march right and left leg. Bending both knees, going into our cat and cow stretch. Breath comes in. Exhale, head up, tail up, looking up towards the ceiling. Breath comes in. Exhale and curl the spine. Breath comes in. Exhale, head up, tail up. And again, inhale, curl all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time. Good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start to increase that blood flow. So let's bring those feet about 6 inches apart, or that would be 2 fists if you were to test them in between your legs. Going into our chair. So we're elongating out through those fingertips, slowly starting to sit down into that chair pose. Inhale. Good. Exhale, hold. Slowly bring those arms up over the head. Breath comes in. Exhale and lift. And again, inhale, coming down. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale and lift. One more time. Breath comes in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, come all the way up, reaching up through those arms. Try not to bring the shoulders up to the ears, so drawing the shoulder blades down. Squeeze the glutes, lift those heels up off the ground. Working on a little bit more balance. Inhale, hands come down, we sit down into that chair. Breath comes in, arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come up. Try to keep those heels still up off the ground. And again, coming down. Try not to hold the breath. Reach those arms up. And slowly come all the way up. Heels come down. Feet come together into our first forward fold. So as we reach down towards the ground, if you have a block, you can support yourself. You don't want there to be any tension in that low back. If you don't need the block and your back feels okay, relax into that stretch. Soften those knees, hands come to the small of the back. Nice deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. Hands come to sternum, and we're gonna go ahead, balance on our right leg, lift that left leg up for tree. We're gonna hike that left hip up. Bring the arms up. Inhale, bring the hands down, bring the legs down. Nice deep breath in. Hands come to sternum. Lift the right leg up. If you want to hike it up a little higher, you can. Hike the right hip up. When you're ready, bring those arms up. Relaxing the legs down and the arms down. Breath comes in into our forward fold again. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, bring the knees, hands come to the small of the back, reaching up again, going into dancer pose. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop our arm down, holding onto that foot. And then we're going to use the strength of the leg to kick the leg away from the body to stretch out the chest, reaching forward with that right arm. Inhale, breath comes in. And go ahead, drop that right arm, grab onto that right leg. Exhale out, kick it away from the body. Breath comes in. Drop the leg down into that forward fold. If you're able to, exhale all the way down and bring your fingertips to your elbows. Hang your head. Hands come to the small of the back, soften the knees, deep breath in, arms reach up. You're gonna go ahead and bring your left arm in front of the right. You're gonna go ahead and bend those knees. That left leg taps up and over the top. And if you can, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna bring it right behind the other. If not, you can just balance on that foot. And then slowly start to bring those elbows away from the body, lifting them up. So now we're stretching out the back part of the shoulder or the deltoid. Breath comes in. Exhale, left in front of the right, or right in front of the left, excuse me. Inhale, tap that right leg up and over the top. When you're ready, slowly bring the elbows away from you. Unravel that eagle pose, breath comes in, and another salute to this, or excuse me, another forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, slowly come back up, and relax the arms by your side, right? We're gonna now go into our warrior series. So we're gonna take a big step out with those legs. Later on, we'll hop it out. Right now, we're just stepping out. You're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with that left foot. So we're gonna turn that left foot out and we're gonna start to sneak in into our next pose, which is our warrior two. So we're looking out the front of that left hand. We're gonna go ahead and reach forward, exhale, and we're going into reverse warrior. If you can, start to bend that left knee just a little bit more. From reverse warrior, we're going to go ahead and bring the left hand down to the ground. Right arm reaches up, looking up towards the ceiling. If you can't go all the way down to the ground, support yourself on that thigh. Or you can use your block. That right arm comes down with a breath in. Exhale and reach it to the top of that mat. Again, breath comes in, exhale and hold. Cartwheel the arm down to a hip flexor stretch. From your hip flexor stretch, you're going to lift the left arm up into a spinal twist. From our spinal twist, one hand goes on either side of that foot, forehead to knee. You can always put your hands on top of your legs if you need to. Hands come to the small of the back, slowly lift up, and we're going to drop into warrior one. From warrior one, we're going to go ahead and balance on that left leg, reaching out in front of us into warrior three. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come together, breath comes in. Exhale, forward fold, going into salute to the sun. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step back. We're going to get warmed up into that position. So we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, and then we're going to round our shoulders. You can be on your knees for this as well. Anything that I do on my hands, I can also drop down into my forearms if I need to, if that irritates my wrists. So we're in a nice strong plank position. We're squeezing those glutes, we're lifting those abs, we're letting the shoulder blades collapse, and then we're rounding. One more time. Drop to the knees into child's pose. Inhale, rock forward. You can stay on those knees. Exhale, push back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, down dog. So our feet are hip width apart. We're trying to get the heels on the ground. Anytime we're on our hands, we're strengthening those shoulders, stretching out those calves. Back into that strong plank. Very gently drop the hips, look up towards the ceiling, and don't let yourself collapse. So I want you to think about pushing through the heels of the hands. Keep the shoulders away from those ears. Breath comes in, lift those hips up, exhale, down dog. Bend the knees. Step it forward or hop it forward. Hands come to the small of the back and slowly lift up. Nice, that was your first salute to the sun. Come back to the center of your mat. We're gonna do the same thing facing the other direction. Breath comes in. Exhale, step out or hop out. We're gonna go ahead, turn that right foot and bend going into warrior two. Looking out over that right arm. Reaching forward, exhale into reverse. Inhale, transition, pushing your right arm in towards that knee and inner thigh, looking up towards the ceiling. Cartwheel the arm down to hip flexor stretch. That right leg is still in front. Hip flexor, you should feel it in that hip on the left. From this position, spinal twist, lift your right hand. One hand on either side of the foot, straighten out both legs as much as you can, forehead to knee. Hands come to the small of the back, slowly come up into warrior one. So you're bending your right knee, your left foot is a little bit pointed off towards the side, reaching up through those fingertips. From warrior one, we're gonna reach out, lift that left leg up, get the balance, scoop up with the belly. And we're in warrior three, holding for 4, 3, 2, feet come together, reach up towards the ceiling, breath comes in, all the way down, salute to the sun. Inhale, bend the knees, exhale, hop back or step back. So we're in that plank position. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lower ourselves all the way down to the ground, or a hover, which is an inch off the ground. Exhale, out of dog. Now you could be on your knees if you feel comfortable. You can be on the balls of the feet or the tops of the feet, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Good. We're either going to drop to the knees and lift ourselves up into a plank, or come up into a plank, exhale out, down dog. Trying to get those heels on the ground. Now either go into a plank and into an up dog, or start to bend the elbows. The head comes down, the nose, the chin, the chest. Exhale, up dog. Either lift those hips up again into a down dog, or into a reverse. Transition into that down dog. One more nice deep breath in. As you exhale, push yourself away from the heels of the hands. Let the chest get a little closer to those thighs. Bend the knees, hop it forward, and slowly come up. Nice deep breath in. Exhale at top. Excellent. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a seat on the ground. And we're going to switch gears and go into Pilates. Okay. So in Pilates, there's a lot of control Okay, so we're not falling in and out of something. We're really thinking about the muscle group that we're wanting to use. There's fluidity, okay, in it as well. So we're trying to dig our heels into the ground. I'm going to demonstrate first. As we take a breath in, we slowly curl down one vertebrae at a time. Once we get down to that base, we take a breath in and we slowly exhale and come back up again. We're going to go ahead and do the level 1, so beginner level. Feet are on the ground. We're going to hold on to those thighs so we can help ourselves up if we need to. Taking a breath in, exhale, coming down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from this position, don't let your rib cage open up and your low back come off the ground. So push your low back down. All right, zip that rib cage together. Inhale, exhale, and curling up. 2, 3. You can grab onto those thighs if you need to and come all the way up nice and tall, right? If you'd like to, your legs are going to be completely straight now. Taking a breath in and curl down, holding it nice and tight through that belly. 3, 2, 1. Breath comes in. Exhale, curl up. 2, 3. Diving over an imaginary barrel. Exhale, touch your toes. Inhale, hands come up and curl down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. 2, 3, 4, diving over that barrel. Excellent. Okay, we're going to bring our hands by our side. I'm going to face you now. And we're going to go into, it's called our boat. So we're pulling in with those abs, right? We're lifting the legs up off the ground. Hands can be on the ground, right? Feet are off the ground, excuse me. Hands are on the ground. Single, single, and a double. Again, single, single, and double. If you can, take your arms out and off the ground. Single, single, double. Again, single, single, and double. Excellent. Take a little break, right? So you can go back to your single, single, double, or you can do all doubles with me, okay? Regardless, we'll do it 6 times, all right? So single, single, double, or all doubles. Ready? Single, single, double. Again, single, single. If you can, hold your double for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull our knee in towards us, lay all the way back. And this is a great low back stretch, especially first thing in the morning. If your back feels a little tight, go ahead and switch. All right, we're now going to lift the head and the shoulders up off the ground. The foot is now off the ground, whole leg, and switch, switch, switch. Take the hands away. We got 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. Fingertips to the top of the head, twist towards that knee. Switch, twist towards the knee. Don't just turn the head, really twist that upper spine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go into, it's called a double leg stretch. So we'll lift one leg up, the other one's off the ground, and we do a little pulse, pulse, and switch. And switch. And switch. Okay, if you want to add a little spice to that, arms are going to go ahead and they're up above the head. And relax. Excellent job. Okay, your abdominals should definitely be feeling that right now, right? So now we're going to extend those arms out over us, and we are going to lift up as high as we can, and then we bring that leg back down. If you can come up into a half boat, then please do. All right, we have 8 of these. Ready? Inhale, exhale. That's 8. So you just come up as high as you can. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and you have 1 more. And relax, big stretch. All right, let's bring both knees in towards our chest. Give ourselves a little hug. And you can even rock side to side if you want to. Grab onto the back of the thighs, extend those legs straight up over us. And go ahead and just stretching out those hamstrings, the back of those legs a little bit. All right, so I like to move from muscle group to muscle group. So that was a lot of abdominal and some core. So now we're going to move to shoulder stability and obliques. So I'm going to have you go ahead and come up on your forearm. It's really important that your shoulders directly stacked over your elbows. You don't want to be pushed away or not over the top. Okay, I'm going to lift my hips up. I can stack my knees, or I can stagger my feet, or I can stack my feet. This would be the hardest level. Okay, so you choose whatever level is okay for you. You could do staggered, or you could drop to your knees. All right, so we're going to lift up, shoulder directly over that elbow, and little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do one more set. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. You should be feeling it on those obliques closest to the mat, and relax down. Going into it's called a Z sit, and now we're going to stretch those out. Exhale. Inhale, over sit to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Let's bring bring the legs over to the other side. So same thing, keeping the shoulder directly over that elbow. We can either have our feet stacked, staggered, or on our knees. Try to choose the same thing that you did on the other side. All right, 2 sets of 8. Here we go. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do one more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Excellent. You should be feeling those side muscles, those obliques on the downside or your left side, and relax. Into our Z sit, and let's stretch those out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So it's important to have strong abdominals. It's important to have those strong side muscles or obliques. Important to have a strong low back. But you want everything to work together as a team. And so you always hear the word core, core, core. So that's basically wanting all those elements, okay, to work together to help support, especially your low back that tends to get injured a lot. So let's go into our core again, all right? And then we're going to do just low back. So going into our low plank position, knees are fine, okay? So on your knees or up on your toes. I'd like to have your heels touching, squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, lift those abs and holding. Keep breathing. Want to make sure that those hips are not falling down, so keep those hips up and relax all the way down. Now we're going to work just that low back going into our cobra. So we're going to push our feet into the ground, take a breath in. Our hands are by our side, exhale out. I'm not using my hands to lift, they're just here. Inhale, relax. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, relax. Exhale, adding on. If you would like, reach out right hand, left hand, both hands, and relax. Good. Going into child's pose. From our child's pose position, let's go into our tabletop position. So in our tabletop position, knees are underneath our hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, right? Lift those abs up into bird dog, strengthening the muscles along the spine, and switch. Good. It's really natural to kind of let the hips fall. Keep those hips lifted and switch. And switch. And relax. All right, let's do our second set of our core work. So we're on those elbows, knees or toes. Ready? Squeeze the feet together, holding. Here we go. Keep those abs lifted, pulled in like you're trying to zip up a tight jacket of some sort. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. We're going to go on into shoulder mobility. This is called I, Y, T, and M. And that's based on what our hands are doing. So our feet are going to stay on the ground for this. Our head stays down. We're going to lift just those arms up into an I. We go wider into a Y, wider into a T. By our side, then we lift the legs, come all the way through and relax down. All right? Ready? Begin. I lift up. Just keep your feet on the ground and back down. Arms go wider. Lift just the arms up. A little bit wider. Lift the arms up. By your side, lift everything up. Bring it through. Pilates swim for 4, 3, 2, and relax. Again, you can lift the legs up this time or not. Ready, lift everything up, exhale, and wider, lift, and wider, lift. Arms by your side, legs together, lift up, bring it through, Pilates swim, and relax. Push yourself back into child's pose. Big toes are touching if you can. Relax your hips, back, chest, and belly, trying to touch the ground. From child's pose, we're going to go into pigeon and down dog. So going into down dog position, trying to get those heels on the ground, right knee to nose. Breath comes in. Exhale, kick it up. Again. Exhale, kick up. One more time. Kick it up, bend that right knee, look underneath the right armpit, letting gravity stretch out that hip, and bring that right knee all the way through for pigeon. You can either be up or relax down. From pigeon, and we're stretching out the piriformis or the glute. We're going to bring that left leg up and over and twist towards that left knee, spinal twist. We're going to go back into that down dog. Okay, this time left knee, inhale, left knee comes in, exhale, kick it up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, bend that knee, look underneath that left armpit, and bring that left knee all the way through for pigeon, and relax down. All right, that right leg is going to come up and over the top and into a spinal twist towards that right thigh. We're going to go ahead and just cross those ankles now. Hands are going to be by your side, and we're going to try to bend forward and lift the bottom up and down 2 times. Okay, and then we're going to lift ourselves up if you can, switch those legs, come back down, and do 2 more. So we're trying to strengthen the serratus, which is help stabilize that shoulder joint just a little bit. All right, elbows are now going to be by our side. I'm going to face you on this one. Palms are up, and we're just trying to bring those arms back, and you should feel a nice stretch in the chest and deep into that shoulder joint. And relax. All right. We're going to lay on our back, place our right ankle on top of the left knee. That right hand goes through both thighs. Either grab onto the left shin or the back of the thigh. Pull towards you. Now I like to push my right knee out with my right elbow. Gives a little bit more of a stretch. And relax. We're going to take that left ankle on top of the right knee, reach through, grab onto that right shin or right thigh. And if you want, push on that knee. And release. We're going to have our feet flat on the ground. Hands are going to be by our side. We're going to do just a couple bridges. So we're going to lift those hips up, squeeze the glutes. Your hips should be at the same height, and then we come back down again. And again, lift up, squeeze the bottom, and back down. 2 more times, up. And last one, lifting up and relax. Feet are together. We're going to open up the knees, open up with the arms into a butterfly stretch. And just let gravity stretch you out. We're going to bring the knees together. The hands can come by the side. We're going to walk the feet the width of the mat and just let your right knee fall in. So we're getting an internal rotation stretch. Good. Bring that leg back up and the other knee drops down. We're going to bring those legs up towards the ceiling, grab onto the back of the thighs, and just whatever feels good. So whether it's curling up like a ball, if that feels good, or maybe it's just keeping your bottom on the ground and you're just pulling your legs towards you, whatever feels good. Nice. And then we're going to go ahead and slowly roll up. And we're going to end class with some belly breathing. And these are techniques, hopefully, that will help you sleep a little bit better. If you feel yourself getting anxious about something, trying to just reset yourself. Okay. So we're going to sit nice and tall so we can really take a nice deep breath in. And I want you to put one hand on your belly. The other hand can just relax on your leg. As you inhale, I want